Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. I remain your favorite IGCSE ICT teacher or coach. Alright, so today we'll be doing 2025 May-June uh, paper, question paper 2-1. Okay, so let's open it. So this is what we'll be doing May-June 2025 question paper 2-1. Alright, so we'll be doing tax 2 document. We're going to edit a document about exams. The school uses a corporate house style for all its documents. Paragraph styles will be created and applied as instructed. Alright, question number one says using a suitable software package, open the file examinfo.rtf. Let's go to our source file. Of course, I'm sure you know you have to extract the document. After you've done that, okay, access your source files, open up examinfo.rtf, double click to open this up. Okay, let's wait for it to open up. Alright, so here we are. Okay, so let's go back to the question. It says using a suitable, okay, the page set up is set to A4 landscape orientation and 2.5 centimeter margins. So let's check if that's accurate. Size is A4, correct. Orientation is portrait, and our margins are 2.5 centimeters each. So let's go back to the question. It says three paragraph styles have been created. Do not make any changes to this. And we should save our document in the work area with the file name exam guide. Okay, so we save our document. So to save, we go to file, go to save as. We'll save in our source file area. So we're saving as exam guide. I'll convert this to Word document. Okay, and then we save and click on this. Okay, earlier we're told that styles have been created. These are the styles. We're going to be using them for editing. Make sure it's saved in the format of document. We've done that. We're leaving our evidence for now. Number two, it says place in the exam guide document a center aligned header with automated page numbers. Center aligned. So to insert headers, you go to insert headers. Usually I'll do 3 headers. Works best for me. Click on that and click on page number, current position, and place that there. Let's see if we have any other thing for headers. Says next one is footer, so we can remove these other placeholders. They are no more necessary. So you can close your header and footer and then go to insert footer this time around, three columns. Go to the question. It says a right aligned footer on a single line with the text produced by. So you type produced by followed by your space, then your name, center number, and candidate number. What alignment? Right aligned. So this is our right, produced by space, our name, then center number, and then candidate number. So we can delete these placeholders. I doubt if we need them. So close the header, go back to your question. So make sure that all the alignments match the page margins. No other text or placeholders are included in the header or footer areas. Headers and footers are displayed on all pages. So we've done all of that. We have our header and footer displayed on all the pages and they are aligned with the margins. So next it says we should select the subheading general and the following text up to and including paragraph ending the evidence provided. So from general, highlight up to the evidence provided here. So we are to change the page layout so that only this text is displayed in two columns or if called with a 2 centimeter space between the columns. So let's go back to the question. Go to layout, go to columns, more columns, two columns, and the spacing between them should be 2 centimeters. Equal column, click OK. So you should have something that looks like this. Back to the question. It says apply a bulleted list to the text from mobile to enabled electronic devices. From mobile phones here. So we are inserting a bulleted list. They didn't specify what type of bullets, so we just use any one. Okay, the bullets are indented 2.5 centimeters from the left margin. So to indent, you can go click here under paragraph and indentation to the left, say 2.5 centimeters. Click OK. So you have that. The list is in a single line spacing with no space before or after each line. So you can click here again, do single line spacing 0 and 0 before and after. Click OK. So you have this. Then there's a 6-point line spacing after the last item in the list. So after here, there's a 6 line spacing. So usually you click on this and then insert that here. Make this 6 before. So add that 6-point spacing there. So next thing is to locate the table in the document, delete the entire row and contents for the subject business unit 1. So let's locate our table. Here's our table. So we have to delete everything in this row, business unit 1. So highlight all of that and hit backspace on your keyboard, then shift cells left. So that deletes that for us. So the next question says, sort all the data items in the table from maths paper 1 to combined science paper 3. Alright, so we have to sort all of this. So highlight all the documents you're supposed to sort, and then here, alright, click on sort. We're sorting maths by math paper 1, okay, and that's all. So are we sorting in descending order? In ascending order of exam dates with data integrity maintained. So what we are using is exam dates. Exam date is in column 2. So click on this and click on column 2. Date is the data type and it's in ascending order. And click OK. So you see it's sorted from CE down to math. Okay, remember that the numbers too will be put into consideration. Okay, so that's done. So it says we should apply to the table 0.5 point grid lines to all the cells. So we should apply grid lines to all the cells. Click on this to select everything there. Go to your table design, okay, and then we are to apply grid lines. Now this is the size, okay, 0.5, and let's add our borders. So here we can say all borders, okay, so to all the cells, so all borders works fine there. Okay, and then it says 3 to 4 points external black borders. Okay, so to apply black borders external, okay, you can define that here by clicking on 3 to 4. So let's use 3, and then borders we say outside borders. Make the outside borders, yeah. So this does it. So back to the question. So that these are displayed when the table is printed. Format the first row of the table so that it becomes a single cell. Format the first row. So highlight the first row and then right click and merge cells. It becomes a single row. Alright. The text in the cell is centered vertically and horizontally. So you can go to table layout and place your cursor there. You see center text horizontally and vertically within the cell. So we've done that. And then it says it has a light gray 20 to 40% background fill. The light gray 20 to 40% background fill. So for just that cell, you can go back to table design and then under shading, you can pick 20 to 40%. Okay, this is about 25%. Let's take something darker. Okay, so this should do. All right. So let's go back to the question. It says apply the EX table styles to rows 2 to 12 only. So we're going to select from here to this point and apply the EX table style. The styles are in the home. This is the EX table style. Beautiful. Then it says we should format the table so that all text in each row displays on one line. All our text displays on one line. The text here are not displaying on one line, so you can just deselect and move this to the side so that everything displays on one line. The dates are no longer displaying on one line. Move this to the side. Okay, so everything currently displays on one line. That's beautiful. Okay, it says the table borders and all data fit within the column width. Let's be sure. Yes, they all fit within the column width. And then it says there's a 6-point space after the table. So just like we did before for our bulleted list, you can do same here and add a 6-point space before. Okay, so we're there. Right, so now it says we should create and store the following style, basing it on the default normal paragraph style. Okay, so we're going to create another style. Go to create and we'll give it a style name. Our style name is EX subhead. Alright, so EX subhead. To modify our styles, go to modify, and here is where we edit our style. So our style is sans serif. Sans means no, so no extrusions. Usually we use Arial for that. Then 18 points, make this 18 points. Then center align, bold and underlined. So this is center aligned, bold and underlined. Good. Alright, single line spacing 00. So you go to format, go to paragraph, make the single line spacing that make this 0 before and 0 point after. Click OK and then OK. Alright, so this applies this to this part of the text which we don't want. So if you check, this is the body style, come back here and click on body, so it returns it to the normal. Okay, so take a screenshot. For now we're not taking screenshots. Okay, remember it says we should base it on the default normal. So let's go back to subhead and modify, and based on, not based on the body, should be based on the default normal. That's it there. So click OK. So that does it for us. Okay. Alright, since we should identify the subheadings in the document and apply the EX subhead style to each one. So we have this, so you can highlight that, use your control key, alright, to highlight this, release your control key while you scroll to search for the next subhead, hold down your control key and then highlight again, and let's search for the final one, hold down your control key and highlight again. All right, so with that we can now apply the subhead style. Okay, we've done that. In the last paragraph, locate the text results nomination form. Let's do that. The last paragraph, so we have the results nomination form right here. Selected it or highlighted it. So it says format this text so that when clicked it opens the document with the file name results.rtf. So to do that, okay, you need to insert a link. So click on link, and we are looking for a place in our current folder. Okay, and what place is it? Let's be sure what we're looking for. We're looking for results.rtf. So click on results.rtf. Let's see if there's any other instruction. Okay, it says we should take screenshots. For now, we're not taking screenshots. So you click OK. Alright, so when you click this, hold your control key and click on it. It should open that other document. Okay. Alright, so you can see that the link, it shows this, the address for that, for the other document. Alright, so let's take the next step. It says spell check and proofread document. Let's spell check and proofread. To spell check and proofread, let's go to review, then click on spellings and grammars. Then it brings up all of these. So if you have any questions, ask your tutor or the exams officer. Okay, suggesting if you should add comma. Alright, so you can click to accept. Here too, if you have a timetable clash, okay, I think a comma is appropriate there. Once you're done, you click OK. So it says you should make sure that the list and table are not split over columns or pages. Okay, I don't think we have that. There are no widows or orphans. Okay, so let's address widows and orphans. Okay, in order to address widows and orphans, you need to go to I'm not sure at the moment, but let's look at it together. Okay, so what we need to do is to go to home, then under the paragraph, click on this, then click on line and page breaks and click on widows and orphan, then click OK. So that will adjust any widows and orphans you have in your document. Okay, let's apply one more time. I like to highlight, click, then click, okay, and click on widows and orphans. Alright, so we had one here. That was this line. It has adjusted it for us. So that's done. So let's go on to ensure that there are no blank pages. The original styles are maintained here. Spacing is consistent between all items. Yes, let's ensure our spacings are consistent between all items. Yeah, I think we're fine. This looks beautiful. Okay, and there are no blank pages. Save the document using the same file name and format used in step 1 and print the document. So save, you can just do save, you don't need to do save as again. And to print, you go to file, print, and let's print to PDF. Every other thing is intact. Print. Okay, let's be sure we're printing to the correct, yes, we're in the correct place. So we're saving this as exam guide. Alright. Good. So that's how you print. Alright, thank you for sticking with me through this video. In the next video, we'll be doing the database portion. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share our videos so that other people can follow and enjoy what you're enjoying here.